5 of the most toxic relationships on 90 Days Fiance. Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Motion Trainers. Hope you're all doing well. In today's video, we are going to talk about 5 of the most toxic relationships on 90 Days Fiance. So let's start the video. 90 Day Fiance is a TLC reality show that follows couples who have applied for or received a K-1 visa, which is only available to foreign fiancés of American citizens and therefore have 90 days to marry. 5. Mark and Nikki Season 3. When it comes to Mark and Nikki, their age gap is likely to be the most memorable aspect. Nikki from the Philippines and Mark from Maryland were almost 40 years apart in age. It was as if you were seeing a gender-swapped version of Harold and Maude. Furthermore, they were on completely separate wavelengths. Mark, who had become a single parent at an early age, didn't want any more children, and Nikki, who was just 19 at the time, claimed she may want to have children because, of course she would. She was just 19 years old. The most cringe-worthy aspect of this pair was that Mark's kid was really older than Nikki, and she was questioning whether or not she should call a younger woman Mom. That's a whole new level of intimacy that only 90 Day Fiancé can provide. However, they seem to be still together, so maybe they were able to make it all work. 4. Chantel and Pedro Season 4. Chantel from Atlanta and Pedro from Santo Domingo were so reality TV that TLC granted them their own spin-off program as they did with Honey Boo Boo. They were largely toxic because of their families, especially River, Chantel's brother, who got into a fist battle with Pedro. And although the shell of reality is sometimes incredibly thin on 90 Day Fiancé, Pedro and Chantel's connection seems unusually produced. It looks as though the filmmakers were intentionally attempting to guide the pair into drama in order to start a conflict. Cultural differences, language limitations, and family conflict, like with many of the other couples in this video, make this pair both interesting and cringe-inducing. However, they are still together, so reality television seems to be working for them for now. 3. Ashley and Jay Season 6. Jay from Jamaica and Ashley from Pennsylvania are now divorcing, which looked like an obvious conclusion if you watched the program, but it didn't seem so clear to Ashley, which is why watching them was difficult. Ashley's friends all assumed Jay was a cheater, and Ashley had to discover this for herself the hard way. But it wasn't simply the fact that Jay was a cheater that made the relationship so difficult to watch. It had something to do with Jay's smarmy personality. It was clear that he couldn't care less about Ashley and was just interested in obtaining U.S. citizenship. Despite the fact that much of Season 6 seemed to be manufactured, Ashley was one of the few individuals who appeared to be taken aback when she discovered Jay had been unfaithful. It was like seeing a genuine toxic relationship fall apart right in front of your eyes. It's very sad. 2. Colt and Larissa Season 6. I wouldn't go so far as to say Colt, or Colty as Larissa called his name, had an Oedipal problem with his mother, but sure, it was difficult to witness his bond with his mother. Colt from Las Vegas and Larissa from Brazil were an unusual pair. For one thing, Larissa would sometimes erupt in rage while Colt would just sit there, uncomfortably smiling. Colt would exhibit no emotion at times, even when people were fighting right in front of him. Larissa was the worst, completely self-absorbed. But Colt was much more difficult to watch because of his persistent subtle aggression. He's tepid water and she's fire. Because of couples like Larissa and Colt, 90 Day Fiancé is must-see television. And, yeah, they're now divorced. 1. Jorge and Anfisa Season 4. Jorge and Anfisa's relationship will go down in history as one of the most dramatic on the program. Jorge from California and Anfisa from Russia didn't seem like a natural match, yet the two are still together, despite Jorge's impending jail term for marijuana possession worth hundreds of pounds. Jorge would be screamed at and thrown out of his flat by Anfisa. But the truth is that it was difficult to feel sorry for Jorge since he was a jerk and dishonest. What's the old saying about misery loving company? The worst thing was that I felt like I'd seen couples like this before. Couples that fight and argue right in front of your eyes, completely oblivious to the fact that you're witnessing. Their partnership served as a reminder that, sadly, some couples thrive on conflict. With that, we have come to the end of our video. Did you find out anything new? Let us know in the comments section. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. That supports the channel. Speaking of the channel, please also consider subscribing. Do not forget to turn on your notifications so that you are alerted as soon as we post a new video. We will see you soon in our next video. Until then, take care. Goodbye.